Alright, in this video I'm going to cover the cutting performance of Ontario RTAK II survival blade. Now, to be honest with you, when you get to wherever you're going in the great out of doors, I don't know if you're a backpacker or adventurer like myself, not a car camper, I hike in, this is a lot of weight for you to carry. I'll do a separate tabletop review in my office on the Ontario RTAK II. It's just a better controlled environment, and I can cover some things that in this outdoor clinic I may forget. In this video I'm just going to show you the batoning performance of the RTAK II, maybe cover some of its good points. But what I was going to say is when you get to wherever you're going, you're going to wish you had a blade like this. Yeah, it's a mofo to backpack in, it's a lot of weight at over 30 ounces, but when you get where you're going, this is an outstanding survival tool. I don't care if you're making shelters or fire preparation, processing wood like I'm doing, maybe even butchering some game. I think the RTAK II would excel at it, although maybe with game quartering it's a bit of a big blade, admittedly. But in all other respects, a larger and actually a thicker outdoor blade is pretty much preferred. Now, I say thicker, in all honesty, the RTAK II is not as thick as the Trailmaster or Recon Scout by Cold Steel. It's not quite a 1/4 inch thick, but I do think with its full flat grind it'll be just fine in batoning. Let's check it out. Now, I could go around and spend another hour finding just the perfect wood to baton. I'm just going to use this dead fir. It was handy and it's more than adequate for demonstration purposes. Hey, by the way, this is a very long blade, and as such you can see what the advantage is. See how it just totally spans that wood to be split. I'm trying to get a straight presentation through the wood. That's good. The reason I want to go straight is if I go crooked, I just create crooked firewood, and it's just a lot harder to process as we go through the day. So here we go, batoning with the RTAK II. I expect very good things. Just about like I thought, it batons well. Again, I think the Trailmaster goes a little bit better because it has more of a wedge shape. But the RTAK II is no slouch, guys. Notice how my blade went up on that, even though I'm pushing down on my handle as I'm going through the wood. No big deal. Reorientate your blade by a good whack on the tip, and that'll straighten it out. We want our blade to go straight down while we baton. By the way, the RTAK II, what was I going to say? I forget. Oh yeah. Some of my survival blades, like the Recon Scout, have false sharpened edges here. On my survival blades, I definitely do not sharpen them for batoning reasons. That's where I'm hitting. I don't need that upper edge sharpened on my survival blades. And they're survival blades, i.e. wilderness blades, and defensive blades most secondarily. Now we're getting to the size where one whack with a wedge-shaped, full flat ground survival knife will just blast these chunks of wood apart. A little bit of a knot in that one. A little safety precaution here. I'm going to tell you how I cut myself one time. Know how I was telling you I was presenting my blade to the wood? One time I was doing that on a winter camp out, and I really wasn't being careful, and I cut my index finger. So that's a very dangerous thing I've learned, and I'm probably not being safe enough for it. But you do have to do it. You have to present your your blade to the wood and lock it in. See how that's locked in? Now I'm ready for batoning. But a safety note, don't have your hand anywhere near the blade when you do that. I'm speaking from experience. Don't do that. It's fun batoning. Just feel like a caveman. Man, this knife rocks. I'll see if I can just split this one. Yep. Clear the safety cutting area. The longer your survival knife is, like the RTAK II, honestly the better it is. I hope I've demonstrated that adequately. It just gives you more real estate to work with, and it just makes it easier batoning through wood. Hacking is also easier because you have a larger moment arm on the blade. You just have a better swing, more heft. It's just superior. So guys, don't think that going shorter, if you do want a survival blade, is a good thing. Now for weight reasons, sometimes we'll have to do that. And I think a good option might be the Fallkniven A1 knife in that respect. But if you can pack the weight, and I know every situation is differently, go larger if you want to minimize your work once you get to your bivouac site. So that's RTAK II by Ontario. It's an outstanding blade, especially for the money. This thing is under $100, at least as of mid-2008. You're really not going to get much better of a knife than this. I should get back here so I can see what I'm filming. Such a nice blade, and it has such good heft to it as well. Over and out. Nutnfancy.